Okay, relationship status. So, Desiree.
I'm your love, Brian, or whatever. You're
Are you flattered?
Slave. I'm your slave.
No.
I'm his biggest
This is
fan. Maybe his.
By the way, this is
Maybe
totally,
he's only
totally
stage 5
unrequited.
clinger, stage 5 clinger, stalker.
Yeah.
Crazy,
You need help.
obsessive.
Clean after your kids. not
I
after
send
a
him
man.
unsolicited nudes once in a while.
How did that?
When I'm
my
ovulating.
God.
Ovulating me
just-
cannot be held
You
responsible.
seem proud of
And I
what you
told her
say.
not
honestly.
to, by the way. I said
But
stop
he
sending
didn't block
nudes.
me. He didn't block
Oh
me.
my God. Are you in a relationship?
I told him he
your
could
girl
block
know
me.
about this?
And I said if he had a girlfriend, he
Emotional
could block
dependency.
Why are we hating on Brian right now?
I'm not
What is
hating on
happening?
Brian. I'm loving on Brian. I love this. Don't,
me.
yeah.
His beard?
Wait,
Mr. Beardy Beard?
Mr.
BLM,
Beardy
Beard
Beard.
Lives Matter, Brian.
Are you in a
It's
relationship?
time for you to own your
Hold on.
sexiness.
Right. I'm sorry.
BLM, I think it's Beard Lives Matter.
You don't want to be invited again, huh? Honestly, what?
I'm an old
What?
girl.
We don't.
I mean, it's not that big of a
Let's
deal.
not
I'm very
stereotype.
comfortable with my sexuality. It's
Listen,
not a
we're
thing
trying
for
to
me.
fix you here. That's why you're back.
You need help.
I'm
yeah.
trying to-
I do appreciate the feedback about the interrupting. I totally agree.
About
It's a lot of
Something
things.
I really need
But
to
okay, so
About what?
Desiree.
Your,
Hold on,
your
hold on,
feedback,
hold on.
all the feedback. I
So,
appreciate it.
Desiree, yeah, you and me are not dating.
Oh my God.
We will never date.
Don't lie.
You would,
I
even if
didn't
you
say we
offered
were
to pay
dating.
me.
I never said we were dating.
Even if you offered
I
to
just
pay
said
me
I was
money
your
to have
slave.
sexual intercourse
I'm
with
your
you,
free
I wouldn't
slave.
do it.
Free
I wouldn't
slave.
even do it under
Slave.
those circumstances.
Slave.
Oh my God.
I'm just your
$1
slave.
You know what? Honestly, it's
I would
disturbing me.
She
be
doesn't
your
have $1 million.
personal assistant for free. I would be your apprentice.
Desiree, can I just say one thing to you? Honestly, God, I feel something here because I honestly feel really bad for you because I think you've been so
Hold
bad.
on, okay.
I
all
have.
right.
I have. You're correct.
Okay,
By my
let's-
father, which is
Let's,
the worst type.
let's avoid.
Your ass. I can
Let's
say
just
that
not
word.
even
Okay.
go there.
Because if
Let's
you
not
were,
go
if you
there.
weren't, I'm not gonna say that word. But if you weren't, because you always wait. Let
I
me-
am.
let
You
me
can read
finish.
my book. I talk about
I can.
it.
Don't say
God
anything.
damn, bro.
I can see you so clearly. You share to me. I think you've been so much through hell in your childhood and the way you had to kind of understand who you are as a woman, right? And I think this is your way to come up to the world. This is what you offer all
Correct.
the time, and you get accepted
I'm
by
doing
that.
the best
Wait
I
a
can
second.
with what
I'm
I've
trying
had.
to help you, but you're talking. Listen, I'm saying this to you because I really feel bad. I swear to God, I'm not just saying that to you. I
Brian
really,
just
really feel
doesn't
bad.
like to keep going on and on.
Sorry, you were interrupting her.
Okay, I
That
thought,
was Grace who pressed that, by the way.
No,
Your fault.
Yeah, don't take it.
She pressed.
so-
No, she pressed the button.
so can I finish my
She was,
point?
no, you didn't see that. She was like, "Oh, let me press the." Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So I really think, okay, we're laughing at the show. Everybody, you're saying remarks and, parrot, like, boom, 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 say more things. But between you and me, a woman to woman, imagine there's nobody here. I really think you need to disconnect from the world, from social media, from everybody.
I did for about
Wait
20
a second.
years.
You always have an answer. The answer is not going to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Well, the answer is the answer.
Wait a second. You've been through hell in your life. I could see the pain in your eyes. I could see so much pain in your face right now that you always have to explain and always have to, excuse and say, you have always in a mode of reaction. Always in a mode of reaction. Okay? And this is...
hyper flight response.
You cut in my thought. Let me finish. So let me just finish my point and I'm done. I think you really need to disconnect from everything, right? From people, from cannabis, from friends, from show you going, podcast. You need to disconnect from the world. The only thing you need to do is start to peel all the layers like an onion and figure out who you were before all these things that happened to you. Because this is the only time that you can really repair yourself from the inside. Because if you continue in this rampage, you're going to either do something to yourself, somebody going to do something to you, or you're going to damage yourself on the media that you could not live with that
I
anymore.
wrote a book about my journey.
You need a ha.
It's funny, but it's sad.
The feedback's a couple
It's
years.
not funny. It's really, really sad.
I got it.
It's not even funny.
All right.
It's super
okay.
sad. It's not funny.
It's so
Yeah.
sad. I'm depressed now. I need a
Wait,
dog.
can you pop the
but I'm
glasses
sad.
off?
It's really sad.
Okay, so Desiree, relationship status.
Oh, we haven't finished with it?
I'm your slave, Brian. That's it.
You need.
You can't be in a relationship with somebody if they don't want to be in a relationship with you. Like that.
Well, you
doesn't work like
can.
that.
They're not going to be reciprocal, but
Yeah,
you can.
there's no
I
reciprocation.
have.
She's in a
you're my
relationship with you without your
imaginary.
knowledge.
You're my imaginary man.
She doesn't
There
have
we
a
go.
relationship
You're my
with herself.
imaginary
Actually, a
friend.
Mitch Hedberg joke. Mitch Hedberg joke about
The
this.
dog is so scared.
It's like
You're my
have-
dream man. You're my dream man. My untouchable.
I told you
dream
you're in a
man.
relationship.
You need self-love.
How did that? Brian, are you
You know what's
flattered?
actually crazy is she like didn't you like years ago go to somebody who drew a picture?
It wasn't years ago. It was literally like, bring up that picture and tell me that this
We
is
don't
not
care.
freaking creepy.
It kinda looks
okay?
like me, I'm
It's
not gonna
kind of
fucking
creepy.
lie.
So I was having like one of those lonely
Just
nights.
what was the picture?
Wait.
Tell us what the picture is.
It was so freaking embarrassing.
Okay, somebody drew. Okay, hold on, let me help you.
You know
out.
those
Hold on, no, no,
psychic
no.
Let's Brian, let
soulmate
Brian.
sketch artist things that
Brian
are
did
like,
that.
it's
Somebody
not
drew-
real, but they get you. Okay, you're lonely. That's the new dating app
You're
for
lonely.
girls.
I
It's girl
can
porn,
get this
okay?
across in 5 seconds.
Right.
Somebody drew a picture of your soulmate. Story told, 5 seconds.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Mansplain.
And she.
Thank you, Brian.
So when
That-
was this picture drawn?
Explain his career.
like May, maybe
May.
May of this year.
Oh,
like
okay.
May,
was that
June,
before
somewhere.
you were on the first show?
Yeah, it was like right before. Right
Yeah,
before.
that picture looked just like me. which
Okay,
is
I didn't
fucking
even put
weird.
it together until I was connecting that I was
Shit's
imprinting on
crazy,
you,
bro.
and I was like, what the
There is no
fuck?
imprinting.
There's no.
I'm
There's no
telling you,
imprinting.
you've never been a baby girl. You
dog
don't
is
know how it
depressed.
goes, but it's a
I
literal
reject-
like imprinting on a
You're
daddy
pushing
doll.
40.
No,
What baby girl?
I'm rejecting the imprint.
You need
It's a
Jesus.
kinkster thing. Some of us are kinky. We're not all vanilla.
No, all of
I'm
us,
kinky.
no.
It
Just
is
you.
what it is.
I think at this point you could not have
It's
a
all
relationship.
conscious, and I understand.
It's
what's
hopefully-
going
it's
on.
hopefully-
We can
Do you
call
need
it
a
a
hug
trauma
this
bond
year?
then. Fine, a trauma bond. We'll call it a trauma bond.
So
I
you
need
call
to-
it. You
Hold
call
on.
it drama.
Desiree, so first off, there was zero chance of it ever. I'm not trying to be mean,
No, I
but like,
understand.
bro, you're too persistent. So I gotta like shut that shit down. There's zero chance. Okay, zero, zero,
Zero.
Not even
And then there
cleaning
was
a
like a
bathroom?
negative. It went into the negative when you sent me a story about the last guy you were with. What did he do?
Oh, that was not a relationship I was in. That was a consensual dynamic with a
So
daddy
what,
dom.
tell me what
dom.
happened. Tell me what happened. Just so yeah, you can say it.
Need a
It's
zipper.
feminism bullshit.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
So the thing is, with these consciously dynamics, basically, it's a safe space for people to reenact like their most ridiculous fantasy.
We don't need a
Just say it.
preamble. We don't need
It's
the
important.
preamble.
Definitely
Just
not a
as
Not
safe
the
Backstory
space.
support.
Constitution.
Yes.
Don't
so
need
it
a
was
preamble.
because I want to make the point
Just
that it
get to
was
the point.
consensual.
Just
It
make
wasn't
it.
like
Just
a
make the point.
dangerous
Just
situation.
make the point.
Definitely
Okay,
not
so this guy's
safe
biggest
space.
fantasy was that he wanted to hold my head in the toilet and
And you like
I was
the
like,
course, huh?
I could never find any woman that was down to
Of
reenact
course.
that for him.
Wait,
That's-
stuck
you
your
heard
head
him?
in toilet water?
I bleached it first, but yeah, I did. I took it up there.
So
With my head in the
degrading. Oh
toilet.
my god.
He was pretty gentle. He was honestly pretty gentle about it. So no,
Whoa.
and like honestly, the cold, how I wasn't
Gently,
expecting
gently.
that to be
You keep
so
talking
cold.
about it.
Gently,
You
he
keep talking about
humiliate
it.
the hell out of
You
you.
know there's shit in there?
No, you.
I get it, but I mean, shit is free floating. It's on our
She
toothbrushes
loves
in the
shit,
bathroom.
so
I'm like,
freaky
fine.
can you be?
Listen, I delivered my last baby
We don't
alone
care.
by myself in my bathroom. I am not a normal. Okay, I'm not a germaphobe. I'm not squeamish about
Why
that.
you
There's a
calling
difference
yourself
between
I have a very like sexuality.
yourself a
there's a
Obviously,
difference
No.
between not being a germaphobe and sticking your head in a toilet.
I bleached it first.
The question was.
You bleached
That's
it
even
first.
bro. Then you're
And you like it, huh?
I'm fine, right? This was
No, you're
months
not.
ago. I never had any adverse reactions, so obviously it was fine.
Okay.
okay. Well, that's kind of stuff that
Do you know what's on your kitchen dish
sorry to the
sponge?
world.
You
You need
a
to
napkin,
The
you're
world is
talking
gross.
about shit right now. Pray
The
for
world
her.
is gross.
The excuses are crazy still.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting and embarrassing.
I need it.
I'm not.
I need a
I'm not
savage
gonna
dog
say.
right now.
Listen, I'm not gonna tell you it's disgusting.
Jai Vanik donated $200. The constant addressing of Desiree's bad behavior is actually achieving the opposite effect. She loves that the entire podcast has become about her. Just ignore her.
Okay. Anyways, so I'll just say, in a relationship for zero.
Imaginary.
for
In an
0
imaginary
months.
relationship with you.
Okay. Longest
Since
relationship.
May.
Longest relationship.
That is crazy.
25 years. My last daddy.
Your daddy.
My last daddy dom. Not my actual father. My actual father,
Bro, you guys should see the
And you call
I
him daddy.
detached
It is
from him
out
at
of
13.
This fucking.
I actually would love to see.
It's
Daddy
yeah.
issues.
Okay. Vic, what about you?